Hi, everybody. Yes, I'm alive. Now I remember why it makes me nervous to go live. Sorry, guys. We'll see if my internet can handle this. All right. Hi, everybody. Okay, anyways, I'm in the middle of moving my sewing room to my boys' sewing room because one of my boys moved out and they have a really big room. So hopefully I'm getting a better sewing studio to sew and record and all that kind of good stuff. Hi, Kim. I'm so glad you all are here. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm cutting out the Nathalie by Shamballa bags, and it is an adorable little backpack. I made one last week and I love it. And so somebody said they wanted me to cut out an interface on an actual video. So I'm gonna try and do it live. You love this bag? I do too. Hopefully my internet will cooperate. We'll see. So let's do this. Okay. Let me make sure my heat press is on. Okay. So there's not many pieces for this bag. You have a couple of pattern pieces. There's only 4 actual pattern pieces that it gives you for this Nathalie bag. Again, it's by Shamballa. I hope I'm saying that right. Shamballa Bag Designs. And there's this handy dandy little printout sheet with all of the stuff. So I printed this out so I can sit and check it off when I have all the pieces cut out. I am using this really cool, I forget if it's called croc vinyl or alligator vinyl from mypunkbroidery.com. It's got a really cool feel and I love the print on it. It's really awesome. I've never used this one before. So that's gonna be like my flap and my sides and my back. And then I have this is like a canvas. I really like it. I'm gonna use that for the front and the back pieces and my inside pocket pieces. My sister's sitting on the front porch as I tape this. And then I'm doing this awesome waterproof vinyl it's Ottertex and it's from fabric.com. And this is gonna be my inside. Okay. So let's do our pattern pieces first. All right, and feel free to ask me questions along the way. I'll try and look. I know I love the blue too. I was trying to find a pop of color. Hopefully it'll all go together nicely. Okay, so I'm going to do my main panel piece. And I know there are so many different ways to put together or cut out your bags. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure you guys have a good view here. This is just the way I do it. There's so many different ways you can do it. So if you're thinking that's not how I would do it, then that's fine. So I have my heat press warming up and I'm going to interface my main panel with, I'm first gonna do Woven Fuse 2, which you can do SF 101 if you want. And then, so many people from different places, Iraqi. Wow. Hi, guys. That's really cool. Sorry, Woven Fuse 2, you can use SF 101. And then I am going to use Decaville Light instead of foam on my front and back pieces. And then on my side and my bottoms, I'm going to use foam, just a really thin foam. I get it off of Amazon. I'll show it to you. And then on my waterproof canvas, I'm not going to use anything to interface that because it's canvas and you don't need to. Okay, so hi from Massachusetts. How's it going? All right. So I am going to take my piece and I have these little weights that I got off of Amazon that I use when I'm cutting out all my patterns. So nothing fancy. You can just use something to hold it all in place. And my rotary color, I have started using one for just my cotton and my light canvas and one for my vinyl and leather, because that one gets dull so quick. I hope I'm using the right one for this one. But sometimes I forget which I saved for which. So, and I don't even draw it, guys. I just kind of go around it. If it doesn't have any crazy shape to it, I just use my rotary cutter and cut all around it. It makes it pretty quick. Look at that. And there is my front panel, okay? I'm gonna, oops, put that off to the side there. And I need another one, and you wanna make sure you're going in the same direction, because this is kind of a directional print on this one. Let me know if this is a good angle, guys. I can only switch you to like in front of me here, but I don't do many of these cutting out ones, so I don't know what you guys like to see for this. All right. So I am changing two things on this. I think I'm going to do an outside pocket on the back of the bag. And then my inside pocket on the pattern, it has a link for a video of how to do the pocket with a cute leather overlay, but I cannot get the link to work for the life of me. So I'm just doing the pocket like a normal pocket. So that's about the only two things that I'm changing, is just the pockets. Other than that, I'll follow it. Yeah, go on Amazon for these weights, Marlene. I kind of want to get another set, actually, because I use them for a lot. Okay, so I think the only other thing I need this for are my pockets. So I am going to go this way, and I am going to do a different measurement. I'm going to just do 2 full pockets. So I think I'm going to do 14 by 8.5, maybe 15 by 8.5 for my pockets. And this is where this bottom mat comes in handy for me. I use this, the measurements down here for when I'm cutting out the pockets and measuring. I taught myself how to do this. I don't know if I'm doing it. I don't know if there's a set right or wrong way, guys, but this is just how I do it. So I'm going to make this. I want to cut 2 of them, so I'm going to make sure this is 14 long. 14 and a half, because that's how long I want to do it. So I only have to cut once for these 2 pieces. And I think I just dropped some of my pattern pieces. All right, there we go. Norma, you have caught alive. Yay. It's not very exciting. I'm just cutting out this Nathalie bag. Okay, so I want to do an 8.5 right there. I'm going to fold that down so I know I'm up here in the right spot too. All right. Right there. Hey. Want to read the comments for me so I don't have to keep looking down? Yeah. My sister's in here, guys. She's visiting me for a few weeks. Just right there. Which is another reason why I've been kind of MIA. You can blame my sister.
It's my fault, sorry.
All right.
Norma says, oh my goodness, I have caught alive. So excited.
like that. So you may be doing your pocket pieces differently if you can actually access the video for this pattern. I don't know why I can't. So I'm gonna have to email her and ask her. Okay, so there are my 2 pocket pieces. I cut out 2 at the same time. I'll put those aside. And then I dropped that sheet. Can you pick it up for me?
That paper.
Yeah. Okay, so next I'm gonna go to my vinyl pieces.
Hello from Sweden and the Czech Republic.
Wow.
And also, Anita says her website has changed. Were you talking about someone's website?
Whose website, Anita? For my punk? For the vinyl? Okay, so here's my flap. And I am going to trace this one out. Since I have this black, I use this little chalk pen. I don't know if you can see that. It's called a Clover is the brand, and it's got chalk in it. I really like it. I'm gonna go this way for my flap, I think.
Anita says it's the pattern website. Whoever you got your pattern from, that's the one that's changed.
Oh, Shamballa's website. Yeah. It may have changed. Okay, so I'm just going to trace this out. Actually, I think I used my rotary last time. Maybe. I don't remember, guys. Maybe I did. All right, I'm gonna use my rotary cutter. Forget this. All right, so I'm gonna cut this first half first, and I marked where my center was. So I'll know when I flip it where I need to flip it. Right there. And I marked like my center right here, so I know where to line this up so it's not crooked when I flip it over and cut it. You can draw it out and cut it with scissors. It's really your call. Whatever. And this, when you sew it all together, when you're using vinyl, you're just sewing the 2 raw and leather. You're just sewing the 2 raw pieces together. So you kind of want to make sure your edges, you know, look nice. But that's my first flap. I kind of love it. I had the other idea that you could do one side, you could do it like a 2-colored sided flap too, would be kind of cute. So it's up to you what you want to do. All right. Do my next one right here. Mark my center there so I know where to flip it. I'm always worried I won't have enough vinyl on the roll, so hopefully I have enough for this pattern.
Jaded says hi.
Jaden?
Jaded.
Oh, Jaded. How's it going? Oh my gosh, I totally just messed this up. I messed it up, guys. That happens. We're gonna go... I started going up the center, see? This is why I don't go live when I cut out patterns. You're gonna see all of my mistakes. All right, let's try that again. I can use that for that middle piece that I need, so that's fine. It's hot in here. Put that on, huh?
Yep.
Sorry, it's really hot in my sewing room because I have my heat press on. Blech.
Do you want me to open the door?
Well, you might hear the kids if we open the door.
That's true. Anita says we are all human. Don't worry about it. And Chris is here from Orlando. That's my husband's favorite place.
Nice. How's it going? All right, I'll flip that over. You know what? Can you go get me a hair tie though?
Mm-hmm.
My hair's gonna drive me crazy. Thank you. I need my sister here every time I do a live. It's kind of nice. Oh, sister.
Yes.
Fetch me a water.
Water? Would you like ice in your water?
Yes, please.
Hey, Jasmine says hi from Las Vegas. I'm from Vegas.
Hey, my sister's from Vegas. That's where she's visiting from. All right. Sorry. Woo. So there. Ugh, my heat press. It's been on too long. Okay, there's my flat pieces. You don't need to interface those with anything if you got like a good... You kind of want it to be flexible, I have learned, especially when you pull the bag through. Okay, so I'm going to do my support piece with this piece that I screwed up. So it'll work out just fine.
Sharon's from Florida.
Nice.
Sonia's glad to catch you, and thank you for helping with the machine the other night. Gloria's daughter lives in Parker.
Oh, yeah?
And Cheryl says hello.
Hi, guys. Sonia, you're so welcome. Was that the needle one where we figured out that your needle was in the wrong way? So frustrating when you can't figure it out. I know how that goes.
Hi, Robin. California.
Nice.
And Sonia says yes, she's the needle one.
Nice. I hope you've sewn some beautiful things since we figured it out. All right, and I flipped that over. I marked my center so I know where to go.
North Carolina.
We like North Carolina.
Yes, we do.
We went there this exact same time last summer. We were in North Carolina, right?
And we had Bojangles.
And we had Bojangles.
Kathy from Reno. Marlene just ordered the weights. They will be here tomorrow.
Oh, that's awesome.
Lori's making the Alyssa bag today, and Robbie is from Gig Harbor. I have a good friend from Gig Harbor, Washington.
Where's Gig? Oh, Washington.
That's where Gail and Jason live.
You're making the Alyssa hip bag. You're gonna love that one. That one is a great pattern. All right, there's my little back support piece. You're gonna need that.
Beach.
Sorry, I need to put my hair up. It's like driving me insane.
Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach, that's where we were at. Okay, so let's do my bottom and my sides, which I don't think I'm going to have enough for my straps on this. Shoot. Okay, that's where I use my measurement here. Let's see, bottom, side. So you need 2 side pieces, and I want them to go, I'm trying to make sure my croc print is going the right way on all of these. So it needs to go up and down. And okay. And it is long enough, so that'll be perfect. All right. So I am going to mark it out here. We'll start down at the bottom. Here we go. Right there. So I should be able just to cut. All right. I may have to order another roll of this, guys, for this bag. Shoot. I do have black leather I could use for the straps. Maybe I'll do that. That would be cool. 11. Double checking my measurements here. All right. Let me just go up this side here. Okay, there's my side piece. So I just want another one just like that.
Kathy's making the Sammy bag for her new Chihuahua so she can carry him.
That's awesome. That's awesome. The Sammy bag, that one looks super cute. I definitely want to try way more of this designer's bags. I've done the Molly, and so this is my second one of hers. So I've got my 2 side pieces there, and I need my bottom. All right. Okay. Here we go. I always make sure you double and triple check. Especially when you're using vinyl like this. It freaks me out sometimes, like when you cut wrong and you only have a certain amount, like I already just did. That's okay. All right. And there's your bottom. Not your bottom. I'm so funny. Okay, so that is all of your, let's see. Because I'm not doing the accent zipper piece because I don't. Oh, wait. We need.
Anita wants to know how much vinyl did you have? Like, what did you
So I had a roll from My Punk, which is about 50. I want to say it's 54 by about 11 and a half or 12 and a half. By about 12 and a half. And it wasn't, I mean, I could piece together my straps if I wanted to. I have about 16 inches left going this way. So 16 by 12 and a half. And when I made the other one, I didn't mess up on my flap and I didn't have to worry about directional. And so I had a whole roll last because anyways, I'm going to need another roll. So that's okay. That's all right. All right, so you need your connector pieces. So go ahead and cut those out of this too. That's the other thing you need. And your tassel, Okay, so we need a couple more pieces, and I'm going to use the scrap. And if you're making this bag, you definitely want to do the tassel because it is just super cute and it's easy. You can totally do it. I feel like that's what makes part of this bag is that cute little tassel at the end. All right, there's my connector piece, just a tiny little piece like that. And then my tassel piece, they have a cool little cutout for you here. And it fits perfectly right here. What is it?
I'm just pretending I knew what I'm responding.
Perfect. Cut out your tassel piece. And you just measure it too and cut out the shape. You don't have to use this printout. Okay, now I think I have all my pieces with my vinyl. So besides my straps, I'll do my straps later. I think I'll use black leather for my straps. So we'll do that. Okay, so now I want to do my inside pieces. So take this bad boy. This is kind of a pain because it's so big. Get rid of this stuff. I need a bigger table. In my new room, I'll have a bigger table. Sometimes I just completely take it off the roll because it just makes it easier to work with. Okay. And I want it this way. So you need the same pieces. What you could do is sometimes I use my pieces I cut out with the vinyl and use those, like if I had to use measurements as my template, and just cut around those to make it a little bit easier. And that works out great. Where's my other one? Okay, so you need 2 more for your lining of this piece. I just do it the same way. And I find if I fold the canvas right sides together, it folds easier. So I always do it that way.
Gardnerville, Nevada.
Where?
Gardnerville, Nevada.
Gardnerville, Nevada.
Where is that?
I don't know. Where is that? Who is it?
Angela.
Angela. Where is Gardnerville, Nevada?
In the Reno area, maybe?
It's me. And this is a thicker OtterTex canvas. I've seen people saying that the fabric.com OtterTex canvas isn't heavyweight, isn't the good stuff. Well, what I get is, and I think you have to pay attention to the weight and what you're getting, because they do have lighter, wimpier stuff on there. So make sure you're paying attention when you buy their canvas. And I just bought 3 new rolls of canvas, and it only took a week for them to ship it to me, which is crazy fast, especially right now during all this COVID stuff. All right, so there's my second one. And then I'm going to use these as my templates to cut out the bottoms and the side, or the bottom and the sides. Which I think I'm just going to fold it over so I can cut 2 at once here. 2 of these sides. We're almost done cutting out the whole bag. It's a really quick bag, besides my straps.
We have another Vegas watcher.
Hey, Susan.
Yeah.
How's the weather here compared to Vegas?
Oh my heavens.
I'm sorry, people from Vegas.
I have to tell you who is from Vegas. Mary and the other person from Vegas is so nice in Colorado right now. I told her I feel like I'm camping but without the work.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That's why we live here.
But in the winter, it's why we live in Vegas. So.
Touche. All right, there's my bottom. Not my actual bottom, but my back bottom. Okay, I'm such a dork.
Never gets old.
It doesn't get old. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, so let me see. Is that all I need of my canvas? I think that's all you need, because I did my pockets with the front material. So now we just need to interface. All right, let's do that. So I need to turn on this hot thing again. I can turn the camera if you guys want to see the press. It's not anything fancy. I'll roll this up later. I need a good way to store all my rolls of waterproof canvas, vinyl, and leather. Does anybody have any good suggestions? Because I need ideas. Okay. Here is my phone. It's just a really light, like, see how thin that is? It's super thin. It's called Basel, I think Basel and Art Foam. I'll put a link when I'm done with this video. I just ordered it off of Amazon, and I like it a lot. So I am not, since I have an industrial, I'm not going to keep it out of my seams because my machine can handle it. If you have a domestic, go ahead and you're gonna wanna cut it. This whole bag is sewn at a 1/4 inch seam allowance. So you don't want your foam in your seam allowance. So cut it a 1/4 inch shorter on each side. You could also interface it with Decaville Light. I'm just not going to because I don't want to put heat on my vinyl. I have sewn in my Decaville Light before and that works too. It's really up to you and how you want to do it. But I am just going to make the pieces just as big as my sides and bottom. And I feel like it gives it a great shape with the foam on the sides and the bottom and the Decaville Light on my front and back panel pieces. Okay, there's my 2 foam for the sides, and then I just need the bottom. I made this bag really fast. I made it in pretty much, I cut and started it one day for, how long did I sew on it? Maybe like 2 hours for the first time I put it together. And then the next day I finished it. And my sister was like shocked on how quickly I finished a bag. Yep. So it is a really nice, fun, quick sew. I'm just putting some heat on my pieces real quick. All right. So I'm going to, these are my main body pieces. I'm going to cut out some Decaville Light. I love this stuff. It's great to put in place of foam. So I just take my piece that I cut, and you don't have to cut it like perfectly because you can always trim it up after the fact. Okay, there's one. I'm not going to put that on yet. I'm going to put woven fuse on first, and then I'll fuse the Decaville. I'm just cutting out the Decaville first here. All right, that's all I need of this one. Yep, that's all I need of this one. And then I want my, okay, this is my woven fuse. I'm using woven fuse 2. I have pretty much just started using the woven fuse 2 for all of my projects because I just love it so much. I feel like it gives your, it's thicker than woven fuse 1 or SF 101. And it's got, I don't know if you can see, you see how shiny it is? That's a full layer of glue. It sticks so well.
Where do you get your Decaville Light from?
I order it from Barb's Interfacing. I think it's gotinterfacing.com is what it is. Gotinterfacing.com. Her name is Barb. She's fabulous. And she tries to get you your product super fast. She also has a Facebook group. If you wanted to get on there and check her out and ask questions about her products. I'm on the Facebook group quite often, sharing my makes and things I've learned, and she has quite a few people who share on her group. Okay, so there's one. And then here's the next, and then I just need to line my pockets. You don't have to line your pockets. I'm using a canvas, and I guess I don't have to line my pockets. I could just leave them as is, but I really like, I feel like your bag is gonna have a better quality and last longer if you interface it. And it helps your material not stretch or change shape as much too. More stability, which is nice.
Casey says, please do not cut yourself. LOL.
I've cut myself many times. That would be horrible doing that on a live. Okay, so that's, oh wait, no wait, I got the pockets. Sorry, pockets. I need pockets real quick. And then we're about done. Do you guys want to see me put it on with the heat press? Let me know if you do. I'll kind of turn the camera a bit. It's nothing fancy, but it works fabulously. And it has changed the way I put on everything. It's like totally made everything so much easier and quicker.
Norma wants to know if you would fancy doing a tutorial on this one.
Which one?
Is this the Yana?
Oh.
What's this one called?
This one is called the Nathalie.
Oh.
You want a tutorial on the Yana? That's a Shamballa one too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and do quite a few of her bags, so I will put that on my ever-growing list.
3 people have said they'd like to see the heat press and see you do it.
Okay.
And they'd like to know where you got it.
I got it off of Craigslist, Nextdoor app. I think one of those two. It was a military guy who bought it for his uniforms and didn't use it anymore and sold it to me for cheap. So I'm telling you, I bet you can find, and mine is not like an industrial grade heat press like a lot of people have. I'll show it to you. It's really simple. You can get it off of Amazon. I saw it on Amazon for new. Okay, so all I have to fuse are my pockets and my panel pieces here, because you don't put interfacing on the canvas, and I'm sewing on the foam. So I will show you, watch out just for a minute, my heat press. There it is. It's nothing fancy. Don't look at all this mess. Pay no attention to everything else. Sorry. Like I said, I'm in the middle of moving my room to a bigger room, so I haven't organized anything. So this is a Singer, and it's very basic. It is not fancy at all, but it does the job fabulously. Because normally this would take quite a while with an iron. But you just lay your piece down there, lay my interfacing down here. It's kind of got a wrinkle in it. There we go.
Ruth would like to see how you do the grommets.
The grommets, like just any kind of grommets?
Do you want me to bring your thing in here?
Or the rivets? You mean a rivet press? And that's it. And it's fused and it's fabulous. I'll have to trim it up a little bit, but that's fine. What did she say?
Nothing yet.
I will do a tutorial on this bag next. Not sure if I'm going to go live or if I'm going to. Oh, sorry. You got a backside view of me. I wasn't planning on that one.
Woohoo!
Woo woo! Okay. And I do not put any steam in my press. It's just heat. It works great.
There's little people peeking through the window right now.
Oh, we got little people peeking in on us. Hi, guys. Do you want to come in and say hi to my live?
Come on and say hi. Come here. Come say hi. The camera's over there.
Careful.
Hi.
Oh, they've been swimming.
Can you say hi?
Hi.
It's over here.
Oh, hi.
This is Rella and this is Charlotte. Charlotte got a haircut.
She did.
All right. And there's Marcus. You wave over this way. See, there's the camera. That's Marcus. All right, going out. Goodbye.
I will.
Sorry, guys. All right. Okay, so I did my woven fuse first, and then I'm going to do my Decabelle.
Ruth is saying she'd like to see the grommets on this side because this bag has grommets on each side, and she wants to know how you do that.
It's not grommets. It's snaps, actually. They're
So I think that's what she wants to see.
metal snaps on this bag. Maybe people have used grommets, which I don't know how that would work. But I'm going to do snaps on this bag, and I'll show it in my tutorial. Just kind of do each side.
I want one of those.
It's kind of fabulous,
I don't
isn't
even know
it?
what I would use it for, but it looks
I
magical.
don't know, you could use it for ironing and putting like pleats and pants and stuff. That's what it's for. All right. See, that Decaville just gives it a good, and you're supposed to, with this, don't sew right away. You're supposed to let the glue sit. Some people complain that the glue doesn't, like, it doesn't stay glued. Well, that's because you need to just let it sit and let it be and let that glue have chance to adhere and cool off. And you will tell the difference. It will make a difference in your pieces. So plan on just letting your pieces sit before you go right in and sew them.
Oh, Ruth is happy there's no grommets. She said she was worried about this pattern.
Oh, yeah, no grommets. This pattern is super easy when it comes to hardware. There's only, I've got it all out right here. I've got all my hardware pieces. I like that it yells at me too, so I can walk away and come back. I'm gonna move this up just a touch. Okay, so my hardware pieces for this bag. I have my snaps, right? I've got just 2 sets of snaps. What I did on my other bag is I put a snap on the inside lining piece too to keep that closed as well. You have your 4 rectangle rings. You have your 2 sliders, which I have a piece stuck to it. Your 2 sliders for your straps, and then your little O-ring for the tassel in the front. And then you'll need rivets to reinforce your straps, and just your straps, I think. Rivets to reinforce your straps, and zipper tape. That's it. It's a really low-key, there's not a lot of crazy hardware to this bag. Another reason why it went together easily. This would be a good make for gifts and stuff for the people. I think it'd be great. I might keep this bag for myself because I love it so much. Yes, I do have a Rivet Press. I bought it off of Amazon. It's nothing fancy.
Can we show it?
Yeah, I can show it to you. People keep asking me which exact one I bought. I do have the link, but like I said, it's not like a fancy one that I got from some specialty store. It's seriously just an Amazon Rivet Press or a hand press, and then you buy the attachments. Yep, super easy. And I want to say it was like 50 or 60 bucks, and then the attachments were like, I don't know, 10 to 20 for those, like, to set the rivet. And then I use a leather hole punch to do my holes. And that's it. Okay. That's all of our pieces. That's it. That's all you have to interface. Oh yeah, there's the hole punch that I get. Again, just a leather hole punch, Amazon. So that is our pieces for our Nathalie bag that we're going to be making. And I just have to do the straps. I'll figure out the straps. I think I'm going to use black leather or maybe the leopard print for my straps. So stay tuned for the video for this next. And I'll try and do it either tonight or tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to go live. I might. We'll see how brave I am. Oh, she says, good job, hand model.
Thank you.
She says thank you. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully this helps, and we'll get this bag sewn up soon. We'll talk to y'all later.